Hello everybody, and welcome back to the epic world of PC gaming. My name is Mikey B, and this is the Pompey campaign for Rome 2 Emperor Edition. And yeah, it's been about 2 months since I last put out an episode for this, and it is a campaign that I wanted to continue with, because I love starting off as a little faction and building up. It's one of the little reasons. It's one of the big reasons, I should say, that I played as Sparta. And yeah, the Sparta is under Mark Antony's control at the minute. Is my screen tearing? I don't know. I think the recording should be fine, unless, I'll tell you what, since I'm using an awesome bit of capture card, an awesome piece of kit on my computer, I should be all good to set VSync on so I don't end up having screen tearing. That is the trouble with having, I think it's because I've got a big computer monitor, a big telly connected to my computer. But anyway, come on, hurry up and load. It's been a couple of months since I played this campaign and Rome 2 in general, because I've been playing other Total War games and other games in general, just been diversifying and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try and get back into putting out more videos more often lately. With all the changes that happened on YouTube, it was all sort of overwhelming, and I sort of went through this phase like, how the hell am I gonna keep up with other YouTubers? Like, my internet is shit. It takes ages for me to render and edit an episode, and my recording software sometimes corrupts the video file, meaning that I can spend ages getting footage and then it just doesn't save. So I was in this state where it's like, what's the point in trying? And yeah, that's totally honest about it. But yeah, what we're doing at the minute is we're going to have to build up the infrastructure of our country at the minute. These are our two little bases. I think these should be safe for the time being. I don't think the AI will go for these. We're not at war with anyone at the minute, and we've got trade. Oh, Lepidus hates us, Mark Antony hates us, and Octavian hates us. Okay, so I think we'll focus on our own stuff at the minute. What have we got going on here? We've got legionaries, vigiles, which are quite crap. They're like really early game spearmen that are just kind of worthless, to be honest. Let's have a look. Recruit a unit. A first cohort unit. What is the difference? These guys have a better melee defense and higher morale, slightly better armor, and they have a lower charge bonus. Okay. Charge bonuses are actually really good. I was watching some videos about that and learning how to take advantage of it. But anyway, predicted income, we've got 1,500 each turn. That's quite low if we want to support a big army. Let's just have a look at what we've got going on. We've only got one actual army on the field.
At your command.
Let's call this army something. Legio 1 Fidelis. I don't know what that means, but anyway. His name is Magnus, so I'll call this... Magnus is actually quite a cool name, actually. Legio Magnus. That's a pretty cool name. Let's change the little symbol thingy to... yeah, that one. And I know this is totally random. Can't remember whether I uploaded the previous episodes in 1080p, but yeah, 1080p is what I'm uploading in from now on. Some episodes I'll do 720p 60 FPS, but that's going to be a rarity because I spent like literally all last week testing lots of different codecs. I tried DxTory, Bandicam, Fraps, my Ava Media device, and I just can't get a good 60 frames per second on my current computer. My graphics card is like 3 years old, and it is a really good setup, but I can't manage to do 1080p 60 frames per second. So I'm sorry if you're expecting that. It's 1080p 30, so It doesn't really make any difference with a... oh yeah, that's another thing. I know this is sort of going off topic and I'm like 5 minutes in and it's just talking. But with Rome 2, when I was practicing the 60 frames per second, testing it out, the only way it was even possible to even hit that for a second, I had to turn the graphics like all the way down. And with my current capture device, it allows me 1080p 30 frames per second with absolutely no hit to performance, which means I can turn the graphics up to like whatever the highest specs possible, and it won't affect the recording. So, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at... We've got research coming along, and I think we're just going to end turn, see what happens. I'm going to try and get the economy going as well. We'll have to... I think I sent an agent across to... I just noticed a Lepidus army or fleet approach. So... I'm kind of wondering what the game plan is here. Do we sit quietly, wait for a war to kick off, and then jump in? I don't know. Well, oh yeah, we've got the politics system to check out as well, I just realised. Cyperus Callius Metallius. Okay. The name of one of your subjects is now on the lips of everyone. Whether this will prove beneficial remains to be seen. A bad omen. -4 public order per turn. Is that permanent? Holy shit, that's bad. Aren't we playing on very hard difficulty? I can't remember. I think I'm playing on very hard. That's a really bad thing. Let's have a look. I can find out through the public order details. Difficulty level, we'll say... it doesn't say. They removed that thing, have they? Let's check the capital. Will it say there? Military presence, no. Oh, it doesn't say the difficulty levels, happiness. So it must be very hard. I think if it's completely removed that multiplier, wouldn't it mean that it's... I don't know. Anyway, I think it's that. Encourage populace is... Where's this happening now? We've got a plus... What is it now? +1 growth per turn, +2% tax rate. Good. Okay, construction complete. And this is it. Here for a harbour. Autumn, we're getting 1 food. Okay, we need to get some more food coming in just in case we get shit winter, because we're in the harvest season at the minute. Let's have a look. What has it got? Any multiplayers on the autumn? No, it doesn't say anything. Okay. Right. This next one. Oh, it's -4 food. Or it's because it's a trading port rather than a fishing port. Alright, we got anything big in construction just to make sure we don't actually start starving the population. Okay, well, let's have a look. Let's see what we can upgrade in the capital region. Settlement. Okay, this upgrades it to a grain farm settlement. This is 5 food, +2 growth per turn, 60 wealth from farming, and +20% wealth from farming and agriculture, if I could talk properly. And it provides a better garrison. I think that's the obvious choice to go with at the minute. Ooh, -1 public order per turn, and this would be our Agrigentium. And that's got 3 public order. Because this farm, this one would take 3 turns to get, and it's 1,500. This one will take 3 turns to get, it costs 1,100, and it provides 7 food, 60 wealth, but -1 public order. Let's go with the farm, a proper farm, and then that should keep us all fed for a significant amount of time. Let's check the politics out. What's going on here now? Oh, we've got a rival family of something that's popped up. Is it? A trusted Haruspex. Is that a class of family in the Roman system? I don't know. I've never heard of that before. Has come out to us with the troubling news. While examining the innards of a boar, he found that the beast had no heart. The gods are displeased. Okay. It's a bit crazy that you check the insides of a dead animal to... Wow, religion is so weird if you think about it. Sacrifice another boar. Sacrifice a white bull. Sacrifice 100 bulls. Do nothing. If the second beast is found to have no heart, then we will undoubtedly incur the same wrath of the gods. If we hope to appease the gods, we must give them a worthy sacrifice. Desperate times call for desperate measures. We must sacrifice 100 bulls if we hope to restore the gods' good opinions. Oh, superstitions. A white bull. There's got to be a key here, because these options are sometimes interlocked with like a history behind them. So you can what's the saying? You can figure the best answer out if you know the history. Now, logically, I think I'd go with sacrifice another boar, because I've got a feeling that sacrificing a white bull, I think might be some level of what do they call it? Is it sacrilegious? Is that what they call? Stuff like that, where they think it's a superstitious, like that would be breaking some religious virtue or something like that. If you sacrifice a white bull, I have no idea. It could be bullshitting. And sacrificing 100 just seems excessive, and I've got a feeling that the downside of this would be some sort of counter to the food. Like, if we kill that many bulls, it's going to affect the food. So I think I'm going to go with sacrifice another boar. Now, since we're still in the politics system, oh shit, we've got an admiral and a statesman who've got really high gravitas, and they're gaining influence in the Senate. Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to secure my promotion. Pompey, I have to. Otherwise I'm going to start losing influence. To military tribune. There we go. New political intrigue has developed. Intrigue promotion. The Pompey dynasty. Good. Consequences of promotion secured. 3% tax rate. +1 gravitas, -2% upkeep for all land units. Okay. Let's double check. Good, so we've got more gravitas. Okay, that's... yeah, we're holding power now. Good. We've got majority power of the Senate, but not too much to the point of being, you know, risking a civil war early on. I don't know how early on, but it... what do they call it? It ties in with the Imperium system. Where is it now? Records, summary. Here we are, Imperium. When this gets too high, you're more likely to get a civil war popping up. I believe that's how it works anyway. Right, let's end turn and see what hand we're dealt. Octavian and Mark Antony at war at the minute, so depending on who wins, it looks like Mark Antony has quite a significant navy on Octavian, so he could blockade Italy. I'm just going to sit and watch and work on the economy and building our military infrastructure to begin with. But it would be interesting to see if we could join with Mark Antony and go against what's his face, Octavian. Right, water solution. A river of water in the right place can reveal many riches. You have completed. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Mission successful. Construction and infrastructure. Roman civilization never ceases to impress, but it's in the belief of the Senate that construction of infrastructure would benefit them further. Okay. So what did we get? A beast with no heart. The second beast had no heart. The skies cracked with lightning, rain poured down for days, and the people were terrified. Ah. -10 wealth from agriculture. Holy shit. For 4 turns, though. Okay. That was a bit shit. Damn. Let's check the political system a second. Right, we're okay at the minute. We don't have to fiddle with that. We don't want to poke the bear, as it were, and start messing with political things, and then it spirals out of control to the point where we've got a mini civil war going on already. Let's check the technologies. How do we want to do this? We want to work on the economy, so let's go with economy techs at the minute. What's this one? Iron tools, plus 2 wealth from agriculture. I don't know, how do slave traders affect it? Because I was always under the impression that slaves break the economy if you have too many of them. I wonder if they fixed that in the Emperor edition. I honestly haven't checked up on that, to be honest. So, enables recruitment of rank 1 dignitaries. Yeah, we could do that, so we've got that option open. Enables construction of an aqueduct. I'm going to go with this one, since to open up this tree. We've made no progress on on this area. In this area. Taxes are okay. Are we getting any... Right, public order. The lowest public order is 5 in Sicily. Okay, that's good. Good. As long as people are happy, that's all we need to know. Let's end turn again. The reason I'm ending turn like this often, early on, is because our economy is okay. It's average, but I like saving up so I can get a decent army fielded in one go. Like, I can literally purchase like a full stack army and just keep ending turn. So yeah, because the more you recruit, it compounds on their costs. So the more you recruit earlier on, the slower later on you can recruit, if you know what I mean. So like, if I recruit 5 legionaries that cost 150 each, that's 450 income in the next turn less. So if I keep saving up to the point, probably 20 grand would work. I can buy an entire army, and then the income per turn is negligible because I have a huge army fielded, and then I can probably make progress conquesting somewhere. So that's the logic behind it. You can, if you have a better way of doing it, then feel free to comment. That's all my, I'm open to that sort of thing. Right, can we upgrade somewhere else? We want another barracks around here. Right, when's the next population surplus? Oh, okay. Let's have a look. This is going to get us 2 more, so that's going to take how long? Accumulated growth. It's going to 2 turns. We're going to be at 3 population, meaning that we can upgrade Syracuse. Okay. So if that's right, that means 2 turns. Let's go end turn then, and then we can get another type of barracks, so we can field more infantry, or a more variety, a bigger selection, I should say, of infantry. Oh, I wonder if I can recruit war dogs. That would be interesting. Set war dogs on Rome, because I think Rome and only the Romans and some of the Gallic factions have access to war dogs, if I remember rightly. Research complete. The hardest sword can be broken by an iron plough when backed by an iron will. You have completed technological advancement. Good. Ludi plebi. Plebi. Or plebii. Okay. That's really weirdly spelt. Because didn't they say there was that whole thing about people saying triarii instead of triarii? Oh well, I'm not Roman. I'll pronounce it however I want. Right. After Rome threw off the rule of the Etruscan kings in 1510. Okay. In 510 BC to found the Republic, politics was in the domain of the aristocratic patrician order, who remained distinct from the main body of free Roman citizens or plebeians. It wasn't until the conflict of the orders resolved in 287 BC that plebs earned the political representation and in many other matters equal standing with the patricians. As an assertion of pride and identity, the Ludi Plebi, or the plebeian games, were organised and hosted by the plebeian aediles. They're probably officials. The Office of Public Maintenance, Order and Festivals. It was held annually from November 13th to 17th at the Circus Flaminius. How do you say that? Flaminus. Yeah, the Circus Flaminus. The festival involved great feast to honour Jupiter Optimus Maximus, followed by the day's theatrical performances, sporting competitions, and equestrian displays. Holy shit! Big words galore. Yeah, so that's some education for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to split the part here, and we'll continue this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.